What's going on, internet? It's Gaming Gab, and it's your boy Shin Fitz, and we're gonna be playing some more Fightcade. I think I got it figured out. I think I got a better controller, and hopefully it's gonna go a lot better this time. So we have Support Gaming in the chat. What's going on, Support? Hold on one second. Let me get the comments up. Oh, that's not working. That's not working. Not at all. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. Okay. So small. It's just so small. Okay. Don't have the tools to stream. Plus, don't like being on camera. I mean, I'm not on camera right now. What tools do you need? You have a computer. You can just talk. You don't necessarily have to play a game the way I do. Excuse me. Okay. So let's get into this. So I was thinking about playing some UMK3 and maybe some Marvel vs. Capcom, perhaps. We'll see. We shall see. Okay, we got it up. Let me know if the audio sounds good. Can you hear the audio? How does that sound to you guys? We got Corey in here spreading the hate, the absolute rubbish, saying I hate Batman. He is a jerkwad who is always emotionless and mean. Support says, but what will... Oh, hold on. What will I talk about on the stream is the question. Talk about anything. What am I talking about? I'm not talking about anything much. Okay, can I actually do well this time? We'll see. I don't know what the buttons are. But yeah, you can talk about anything and everything. Oh. Okay. There we go. I can slide. Ah. Oh. Oh no, that's not it. Ah, terrible. I hate how mean, emotionless, boring, edgy. No, okay. There we go. There we go. Ooh. No, where's my clone? There we go. Okay. Oh. Okay. Alright, not bad. I hate how mean emotion Batman is worse than Donald Trump. Relax. There's no way he's worse than that guy. Oh. Oh man, he punishes the clone every time. Wow. I swore I was behind him right there. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh my gosh, the second fight, I'm getting destroyed. Oh, yeah, you guys. Why isn't Batman fun or cheerful or fun? Because not everyone has the same personality. Corey trolling on this one. Ain't no way he's comparing Batman to that guy. Yeah, I know. I think Corey Corey just wants to get a rise out of me. That's what he lives for, is just having me disagree with him. Jeez, this man just... Ooh. Oh, for real? Oh. Oh, got me with the throw. Man, I miss Shao Kahn just laughing when you do something good. Sit down, you punk. Okay, there it is. Come on. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Sit down. Yeah, there's no way Batman is a sociopath. He might be. He actually might be. Oh. Just for that, I'm gonna beat down your girl, Kitana. Oh. Sit down. Sit down. Man, the controller makes all the difference, you guys. All the difference. Oh. Ah. Oh. I should have did an uppercut there. Oh. Oh my gosh. Man, when you actually can do what you want in this game, it's so much fun. Have you guys ever played UMK3? And if so, who do you main? I'm gonna lose this. Oh my gosh. The computer just... Oh, terrible. Corey, your girl won. Your girl won. Also, you guys, let me know what the audio sounds like. Can you hear the game? And can you hear me? And how are each... Like, am I too high, too low? Oh. Ah. Oh. I don't know what that was. Ah. Come on. We can just do the fireball game then, ma'am. Oh. We can play that game. So I'm planning on doing a video about all the times NRS foreshadowed Chronica. Can you guys guess what? And I think I found them all, even though I think it's only 2 endings. Can you guess which 2 endings those are? Were they... Were they... Oh. Oh. Good gosh. Batman is like a crappy robot. Can you guys hear me talking? Oh my gosh. Wow. gosh. Man, my things are not coming out. Oh my gosh. Cool. Oh. Can you guys give me like a 1 in the chat or something saying that, hey, we can't hear you? Oh. Oh. Sit down. Batman should have been like a villain in Injustice since he is unsympathetic and unlikable. Still not finished yet. Okay, support says. Oh, hold on. I'm gonna respond to that in just a moment. Support. Oh. Really? You just what a troll. Oh. My gosh. Okay, I'm gonna get to your comments in a second, you guys. Oh man, I can't approach this guy. Oh. Oh man. Oh. That air fireball. Oh man, ridiculous. Okay. So support says for MK1, thanks to YouTuber Romantic for not letting me use the footage, or for letting me use the footage. I have to add custom subtitles because he didn't play it any on, so I have to manually edit them. And it's hard. It took all day. Jeez. I bet. Still not finished yet. Corey says Batman is already pretty unlikable, so making him a villain makes so much sense. Unlikability is subjective, sir. What might be unlikable to you might not be to other people. Why? Why is this happening? Oh my gosh, are you for real? This cabal is dangerous. Did he flip the wrong side? Oh, I fit. Does that do anything if you do it more than once? Ah. He's just trolling me, you guys. Oh my gosh, this guy is such a troll. Oh man. Absolutely terrible. I'm just now editing the subtitles. Wait, let me see if my mic is actually on. Yeah, my mic is on, right? Okay. So you guys can hear me. Excuse me. Okay, let me try Sub-Zero again, but before I do, support says I'm just now editing the subtitles for Kitana against fighting against Shao Kahn. It's so hard, and to consistently replay the scenes over and over to match the subtitles and not misspelling words. Why are you doing subtitles to begin with? Like, why not just do the video as is without the subtitles? Yeah. Mm. I would prefer if Batman was evil and injustice, and then the leader of the insurgency was someone like Flash. Mm. No, because you don't want the underpowered person to be the villain. You want the more powerful person to be the villain. Superman being the hero and Batman being the villain is ridiculous because Superman can just beat him at any time. There's no drama there. Wow, how did that punish that? Good gosh. How? Oh, this game is cheating. I had my sweep out. Is it wrong? Is what wrong? Support is having a the Flash is not overpowered. You're mad. That's wild. The Flash is not overpowered. Relax. Who can I use in this game? Support. I'm guessing you're asking if it's wrong to Ooh. Is it wrong to do the subtitles? It's not wrong, but you're making. Oh my gosh, you're giving yourself so much work. There it is. Oh my gosh, I can't connect. Alright, Sony ain't doing a thing here. Oh, how lucky. The Flash is very nice and fun guy, while Batman has no personality other than being a jerk. I mean, okay, but that's true, but that doesn't mean that the Flash isn't overpowered. The hero should be nice and fun guy, while the villain is the one that should be a jerk. I mean, okay, Corey, when you're writing your story, make your hero the nice guy and your villain the jerk. But I believe Batman has become as popular as he has been because of the opposite, because he is the opposite of what people expect. So, I don't know how to use Jax. What am I doing? Why did he just let me win? Oh my gosh. Batman is too much of a jackass to be a hero. But, I mean, that's not true, because he is a hero. Ooh. Batman acts more like pure villain than a hero. Because he's mean? Because he's not nice? You can still do heroic things and not be nice. Oh, Liu Kang. Man, I feel like Mortal Kombat 1 is missing this. They're missing the announcer being an absolute prick during the match. Laughing. Ooh. combo. Oh. Yeah, we need that in modern Mortal Kombat. We need the announcer to just be in there making you feel dumb. Making you just oh man, but it's so satisfying when you like land an uppercut and he goes excellent. Or you do a combo and it goes outstanding, like or he laughs when you hit a combo. Like that, beautiful. Corey says Batman does not smile enough to be a hero. I mean that's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous standard. Mm. Wow, he just took a shower, huh? Why is he just not blocking anymore? Batman is a very insufferable person. Okay, I'm not arguing that, but that doesn't mean he's not a hero. Oh. Good gosh, Jade is so annoying. Oh. Both green characters, huh? Oh. Oh no, I had her. Oh, get back. Oh. Oh man. Support says Corey's reasoning Batman is a hero because he beats people up. Batman wears dark colors, so he can't be a hero. Batman isn't always smiling, so he can't be a hero. Oh, man. Wow, how long is she gonna let me get away with this? Wow, what was it? Oh. Ooh, Shang Tsung. Imagine if Clark Kent and Batman and Bruce Wayne was Superman, same personalities and their ability. Wait, what? Oh, how did that miss? Ooh. Take the fire. Wow, he just walked. Oh. Okay, Corey says, imagine if... Oh. Take these elbows. Oh. Are you joking? Did you see the spam? Oh my gosh. Gosh, Motaro. This is ridiculous. 2 hits, 4%? By that time it was 2 hits, 14%? It's like this, the damage in this game is weird. Oh, good thing that fireball didn't hit. Oh. Sit down. Batman is unsympathetic because he's rich? What? Maybe because he saw his parents murdered in front of him. Rich billionaires are never good people. What about Tony Stark? Is he a good person? Oh, gosh. Huh. Good gosh, Motaro. I just gotta chip him out. Oh, oh. Oh, the slap. Oh. Oh my gosh, how lucky. Are we doing better today on a harder difficulty? Oh. Wow, what a terrible exchange. Oh. Jeez. Ah. Oh. Oh. All right, I'm going to cheese him out. You ready? Sub-Zero cheese. We're going to cheese him. Come on. Sub-Zero cheese. Ooh. Oh man, this cheese ain't working out so well. This cheese is sour. Sit down. Okay, the cheese is not as sour as I thought. Oh. Oh, he's mad. Oh. Why did DC make Batman a rich guy? Why are you so obsessed with this? Like, you don't like him, okay, that's fine. You don't have to like him. But this is bordering obsession. Oh. Oh. Did you see that? Okay, support says with subtitles you never... Wait, what? If certain people watching would prefer the subtitles, YouTube subs won't do it if it's always inaccurate. But you have a point. I mean, so here's the deal. If that's the case, you can always release the video without subtitles now, right? And then once you have better equipment, and once it's not as difficult, you can just re-release the same video with subtitles. Oh. Like, you don't have to do everything right away. You're not on a time clock. I'm convinced Corey's the Joker and in disguise in the DC Universe version of Oh. Get back. Really? Sit down. I'm pissed off at NetherRealm Studios for making the Injustice games. What? Okay. This is ridiculous now. For making a game, you're mad at them? Just don't play the game then. Oh. 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 He's not letting me cheese him. Alright, we're gonna go try the cheese one more time. Cold cheese. Sit down. Right under the chin. We're cheesing him, you guys. Look at the cheese. Oh, I almost messed that up. And you can't even give him a moment or Oh, it's ridiculous. The cheese. Oh. Oh. Look at this. Sit down. Stay frozen. Oh. No. Oh! So close, yet so far-fetched. Okay, let me see here. Support says Batman is a thief and a criminal. Says Corey. Corey says NetherRealm Studios should make a Marvel fighting game instead of Injustice 3 since DC does not need to be screwed over more than it already is. I mean, they need the rights to do that. They can't just decide to make a Marvel fighting game. And I don't think Marvel's going to give their competition, WB, the rights to make a game with their characters. Even though Ed Boon did mention once that, Ed Boon did mention once that they were in talks with Marvel to make a game, but it looks like it never worked out. Get back. Oh. Woo. Sit down. You don't need to get up. Sit down. No getting up for you. Ooh. The spin kick, though. Indeed. Okay. Fatality demonstration 2. Let's do it. Jeez. Oh, this is ridiculous. And that's the game. Hold on. Okay, so Support says, I just realized how dramatic MK11 is. So, wait. What? Support says, I just realized how dramatic MK11 is. So Shao Kahn breaks Kotal's spine, and Jade just watches. Like you could have just went and stopped it from happening. I think she was trying to stop it, but Sindel was on her. I don't think she just let it happen. I mean, that Aftermath DLC was so cool because you got to see how dangerous the bad guys are. But yeah, I mean, so Sindel and Shao Kahn went roughshod. In fact, hold on, let's watch that. Let's watch that. Let me see if we can find the Shao and Kotal in Aftermath. Okay, I think I found it. I think I got it, you guys. One second here. Let's see. Okay, tell me if you guys can hear. Hang on a second here. Okay, here we go. Tell me how the audio is, you guys. This is MK Fire and Ice. This guy always puts out the cinematic stuff. Corey said, "Don't make us watch Cancer." What? As a kid, I don't know why I thought Jade was one of Shao Kahn's concubines. Forgive me. I mean, I don't think. It did tell you she wasn't an assassin for him, but no one could. Well, I don't think anyone could fault you for that. So look at this. Look, she's damn near crippled right there. She got slammed through that.
Spell has Shao Kahn used on you this time.
She never was here.
She had a husband and a kingdom, and you took them away.
Oh, Kitana. My first husband, your father, was a fool. Jared believed that we were no better than commoners. He refused to assert the privileges of our throne. He traded away our powers, our divine rights. Edenia grew weak and vulnerable. Then Shao Kahn invaded, embracing his power, taking what was his. Here was a man unashamed to assert his privilege, and who vowed to protect mine. I had found my true love, and to consecrate our bond, I killed Jared for him.
You love Shao Kahn more than your own daughter?
Yes, she does. So yeah, I mean, I don't think Jade just watched Kotal get beat up. Jade was unconscious. In the original MK11, when Kitana fought Shao Kahn, Jade just stood there and let Kotal Kahn get his spine broken. I mean, it was a big fighting melee. Like, I'm sure she was just fighting someone. Corey says this game is so dumb. Okay, Corey. Support says, I still hate this retcon to this day. New timeline or not, Sindel backstory being stolen by Shao Kahn was still canon in MK9. That's my point exactly. It is not a retcon. It's just It's just you're seeing the brainwashing from her perspective. From her perspective, she thinks she was never brainwashed. A lot of people say it's a retcon. I believe it is not a retcon. You're just seeing the brainwashing from her perspective. Sindel loves a dumb brute more than her own daughter. No, not necessarily. She does not really love Shao Kahn. Like I said, she's just being brainwashed into thinking she loves Shao Kahn. She doesn't actually love him.
Let the women be, chosen one. You owe me combat.
You should have stayed dead.
Please, that wounds me, daughter.
I am prepared to do much worse.
Learn or be punished, child.
They run roughshod over everyone in this game. in this game. Okay, I think I'm gonna play some. I don't know if how much you guys know about this game or like this game, but oh, hold on one second. Support says, so you believe that Sindel loving Jared was still canon and just under Shang Tsung's influence? Because MK11 tries so hard to make us believe he's evil the whole time, or she's evil the whole time. Yes, I believe that in MK11, Sindel still loves Jared, at least when they first revive her. And then slowly, whatever spell Shang Tsung did to her slowly starts to take hold, and then she becomes evil. Because you see it slowly happening. You see it when they're on Shang Tsung's island, and she's like, thank goodness we're not following Raiden, or we would truly be lost. Sindel says that, and then you can see like Fujin and Nightwolf kind of look at each other like, what was that? You know what still confuses me is that Fire God Liu Kang still exists, even though Human Liu Kang and Revenant Liu Kang didn't merge in the Aftermath timeline. Right, in the Aftermath timeline, they still died, but Fire God Liu Kang was outside of that timeline. He was. Remember, when you're a god, you don't the time merging and whatnot acts differently to you compared to other people. So that's why that's why Raiden, there couldn't be two Raidens, whereas Liu Kang, I mean, I guess Liu Kang at the time had the hourglass, so I guess he was a Titan, but he didn't have the crown. I'm not sure, but time works differently when you're a god compared to the other characters. That we know for sure. Support says, you know what? So why does Shao Kahn say Sindel has never been brainwashed then? Because Sindel was right in front of him. He doesn't want to admit to her. You want him to say, yes, you have been brainwashed. You don't really, the feelings that you have are not your real feelings. No, he's going to lie. Like, Shao Kahn is not a good person. And that's what I'm saying. So a lot of the fans take things so literal, like they can't read between the lines. They said, oh, because Shao Kahn said it, then that must be true. No, Shao Kahn is a liar. Shao Kahn is a bad person. Why would he just outright tell the truth? He's saying that because, number one, he wants to hurt Kitana emotionally, and two, because he doesn't want to break the brainwashing on Sindel. Raiden was a god, so time is different for his species, but Liu Kang didn't have another god version of him, so him popping up in the same timeline should fine with human Liu Kang. Should be fine, I guess, but I mean, we can assume that Shao Kahn kills the Liu Kang of that timeline. Like, he kills the younger version of Liu Kang. Therefore, the Revenant Liu Kang also died. But then regular Fire God Liu Kang, the Liu Kang that we followed, he was outside of that timeline just watching things happen. And then after everything happened and both of Liu Kangs were dead, that's when Fire God Liu Kang entered into that timeline. So there should be no discrepancy as far as having more than one, having Fire God Liu Kang and regular Liu Kang, because by the time he entered, regular Liu Kang was already dead. At least that's how I understand it. But yeah, I have a video talking about the retcon and how the retcon is a lie. The retcon is a lie. Sindel's character was not retconned. Sindel is still brainwashed. And you can even tell that she's being brainwashed because, what did he say? Shang Tsung says, like, okay, when we revive her, she's going to be more of her, what did he say? She'd be her heroic self again. Right? Indicating to the audience that this is the history of her being a good guy is still true. So when she says she was never good and that she didn't like Jared and she killed Jared and whatnot, that's the part that's a lie. That's the brainwashing. Okay, so I'm Sindel's arcade ending says that Shao Kahn killing Jared was a lie and that she killed Jared herself. But then Devora said she murdered Jared. Exactly, and that's something else that I bring up in my video, that Devora mentions that she's the one that killed Jared. So Sindel is remembering things incorrectly because she's brainwashed. But they're not telling you she's brainwashed. They're just letting you see what the brainwashing is like from her perspective. From her perspective, she was always this way. She was always evil. But that's not the case. We know that's not the case because they even tell us in Aftermath it's not the case. Shang Tsung says, yeah, when we revive her, she'll be her heroic self again. So we know that whatever past Sindel is saying is unreliable because she's brainwashed. Anyway, people are so up in arms because you have to I feel like they have to spoon feed the audience, like, okay, it's almost like, so for example, I don't know if you guys are into Game of Thrones or you like Game of Thrones, or if you read the books of Game of Thrones, A Song of Fire and Ice. But in those books, there is no narrator, right? The narrator is only whose perspective you're in at that time. Excuse me. So support says, plus if Sindel was evil the whole time, Raiden would have seen it coming. Right. And if Sindel was evil the whole time, then she would have never put a ward around Earthrealm to prevent Shao Kahn from entering Earthrealm. Right? All that stuff is still canon in MK11. That's still her character who did that back in MK9. So she has not always been evil. I like Game of Thrones until the 5th season, then I hated it. Okay, many people agree with you, but what I'm trying to say is, what I am trying to say is, what am I trying to say? Let me just have this playing while I talk. But what I'm trying to say is, so in the books for Game of Thrones, what happens is, so it's not like chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3. One chapter will just be called Robb. And then everything in that chapter is from Robb's perspective. And then another chapter will be Cersei. And then everything in that chapter is from Cersei's perspective. And so on and so forth. There's no narrator that knows everything and sees the full truth. It's only each character's perspective. So I say all that to say, in something like that story, for example, if Cersei tells a lie to Sansa, right? In Cersei's chapter, we'll know that it's a lie because Cersei's the one saying it. But in Sansa's chapter, you won't. It's just Cersei told me this, and then she either believes it or she doesn't. But I feel like in those books they treat the audience more like they can understand that these are people's perspectives, and you're not going to get. You have to dig deeper to get the full truth. Whereas in the Mortal Kombat story, everyone is like, "Oh, they said they said she was always evil, so that must mean she's always evil." Instead of realizing everyone who said she's always evil is either Sindel herself, who you can't take seriously because she's being brainwashed, or she has a propensity of being brainwashed, or the only other person that corroborates it is Shao Kahn, who is a liar. Like if there was a Shao Kahn chapter where we got to see what he was thinking, you would see him saying, "Let me lie to her because she's an idiot, and I want to hurt her. I want to hurt Kitana." But because we can't see what's in their mind, because it's just a narrative where you're seeing people talk and you're not really seeing what they're thinking, you're only getting that perspective of it. Broke his legs. Anyway, I hope all of that makes sense. The Mortal Kombat audience, you can't be this nuanced with them because people just take it at face value instead of really digging into it. Mortal Kombat 11 story said Quan Chi killed Sindel, personally hurt himself. But what we always heard since MK3 was she sacrificed herself. It does make sense when you explain it. Okay, I'm glad it made sense. MK11 story says Quan Chi killed Sindel personally, himself. Right, but I mean, okay. So as far as that goes, is there? And I don't think there's anything confirming that happened. Again, we can take Sindel's word for it, but again, Sindel has a propensity of being brainwashed, so I think she is a unreliable source. Who else mentions that? Shao Kahn mentions it, but I feel like Shao Kahn doesn't have that information to know that Quan Chi did it. Quan Chi never reveals that he did it. So I don't know. I don't know exactly who killed Sindel in this timeline, in the second timeline. If it was indeed Quan Chi or if she did sacrifice herself. Maybe she put up the ward to stop him from entering Earthrealm, and to try to stop her, Quan Chi killed her. Or maybe she took her own life and Quan Chi... I don't know. I don't know, because where did we even get that information? Because after Sindel had died, Quan Chi was still in Shao Kahn's court, right? So Shao Kahn didn't know that Quan Chi did that. The only thing that I can think of is after they revived Sindel in MK11, Sindel just said, "Oh, Quan Chi killed me," and then Shao Kahn took that as gospel. But again, her mind is so messed up from being. We even see it in MK9. She's revived, and instantly, she's brainwashed into bending to Shao Kahn's will. Quan Chi is the biggest contradiction to the whole Sindel debate. I don't think so. I think her saying Quan Chi killed me is another thing that you cannot take as a reliable testimony. Because to what evidence, unless Quan Chi came out and said, yeah, I killed Sindel for X, Y, and Z, or there's some other kind of proof showing that Quan Chi was the one that did it, but there's no confirmation saying that Quan Chi was the one that killed Sindel, other than Shao Kahn being mad that Sindel told him that Quan Chi killed her. Yeah, and Sindel, I believe when Sindel is first revived, right? We get her saying, that Quan Chi was the one that did it when she speaks to, Kitana, I believe. Hold on, I'm gonna get it up. Okay, I think I got it here. Oh my gosh, I said all of that and my mic was muted. I said all this stuff and my mic was muted. Okay, what I was saying is I think Shao Kahn is lying to everybody. I think when Sindel said Quan Chi killed me, he was just like, oh, for real? Oh, what, girl? Quan Chi killed you? Okay, don't worry about that. I'm mad at him. Oh yeah, we're both mad at him. Meanwhile, let's do what I need to get done. You know, I think he's playing everybody. I think he's lying to Kitana when he says Sindel was never brainwashed. I think he's lying to Sindel when he's like, oh, if Quan Chi was here, I'd rip him in two for taking time away from us. I don't think Shao Kahn, like, if we could see into his thought process, I think we would see him saying, I'm a lie to everybody to get what I need to get. Because if that was the case, after Sindel was killed, he was just chilling with Shao Kahn. He was in the palace. He was like helping him, and Shao Kahn just let him be there. Like he wasn't mad at Quan Chi. So I seriously doubt that Shao Kahn believed Sindel and saying that Quan Chi killed her. I think he was just like, oh, what? For real? Quan Chi killed you? You know, one of those things. Oh, hold on, support. Support says... Hold on. Support says, if he's lying and playing everyone, including Sindel, so why the F he didn't see Shang Tsung betraying him coming? You mean at the end of Aftermath? So, I personally think that, number one, he has some narcissistic tendencies where, you know, to him, he's the conqueror, right? So why would anyone betray him? Even if Shang Tsung does betray him, he's always been more powerful than Shang Tsung. So in his mind, at least, and this is all subjective, by what I think, right? This is not confirmed or anything like that, but I believe that Shao Kahn looks at Shang Tsung and is like, okay, he's a snake, but even if he does betray me, I can always just beat him down. so it doesn't matter if he tries. You know what I mean? And at the end of MK11, it's him and Sindel, right? It's him and Sindel. So even if Shang Tsung does betray him, he's like, the two of us can just beat him down. So again, that's just what I think. Corey says, why did they take away her what? Her skunk stripe? Maybe death does that to you, Corey. I have no idea why.
What have you done?
Welcome back, Your Highness. It pleases me to see you, too.
Get off me.
Am I alive? Is this real?
It is, Lady Sindel. A miracle we could not have achieved without your most loyal subject.
Shiva?
Empress, though today I have aided you, too often have I failed to protect you. I am not worthy.
Oh, nonsense. Today, you give me the greatest gift, a second chance. Your duty is fulfilled. I am in your debt now.
Thank you, Empress.
Where is my daughter? Ah, Katana. It is me.
Hold on a second. So we got some comments here. Corey says her hair's supposed to have a black stripe. I get it. I think she has some black in it, but it's not the black stripe like she used to have. Support says Shao Kahn in the old timeline was a lot smarter. He saw Shang Tsung and Quan Chi betrayal coming a mile away and make himself a fake clone to get killed instead and Deadly Alliance while he hid in the shadows until deception. I mean, I just think that Shao Kahn was weakened, so he had to do that to defend himself. And plus, that Shao Kahn was not trying to achieve something. He was trying to hold out until he regained his strength from all the defeats that he had. I mean, in MK11, he had no choice but to go at it, to go full force, essentially. He had just had his throne taken by Kitana, and he was trying to get the hourglass. Like, I can't send a shadow clone to get to get an hourglass. So I don't think it's a matter of intelligence. I think it's just a matter of circumstance. Support says, and don't forget how Shao Kahn manipulated Goro into joining his side again. That was so heartbreaking. He sent Noob Saibot to nearly beat Goro, who was on Kitana's side. I know. so he could save Goro and get him back. Yeah, it's such a shame. And then, especially because it felt like Kitana and Goro had buried the hatchet and kind of became friends. And then for him to just go back to Shao Kahn was terrible, terrible. But cool writing. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed that, but just for the Kitana character, that was just heartbreaking.
Kitana, your mother.
I want to feel joy, but all I feel is... I was only a child when you... How could you kill yourself? Why did you abandon me?
I did neither, Kitana. After being forced to wed Shao Kahn, I ran afoul of Quan Chi. He accused me of distracting Shao Kahn. Then the miscreant murdered me and staged my death as a suicide.
As I had always suspected.
But
Okay,
all this
so check this
time...
out. How could she have known that that Quan Chi staged her death as a suicide? I mean, I guess as a revenant, maybe she could have discovered that, but it just seems weird, right? It seems weird that she would know what would happen, what had happened after her death. But in any case,
Everything I've been told about you, it's all lies. What can I trust?
Trust that I loved your father, Jared. Trust that I love you.
No, Mother.
This reunion is a blessing, but we have little time to celebrate. We must leave for Shang Tsung's island to finish our quest.
I would go with you. Fight by your side.
But Outworld needs its Khan. I know. Rest assured, Kitana, I will come home.
so how does she know that Kitana is Khan at this point? They got email in the they got email in the Nether Realm when she was a revenant. How does she know that at this time Kitana had become Khan? I think all of this stuff was part of the brainwashing when Shang Tsung was helping to revive her. He's filling her mind with memories and thoughts and information and everything. In the later chapter, when Sindel hugged Kitana, she had no emotion. Right, because that was after they had gotten the crown. And I think that's when the brainwashing was starting to settle in. So at this point, I feel that this is the Sindel that we knew, the good Sindel from Edenia. This is her, in a sense, untampered as far as her personality goes. But then when they go to Shang Tsung's island, that's the first time we see a crack in that personality. Let me see if I can find it. Hold on one second. Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. Is this it? It's a really quick moment. It's like blink and you miss it when oh, hold on. It's like a blink if you miss it moment where I think it's Fujin and why is this not working? Fujin and Nightwolf kind of look at themselves like, why did Sindel just say that? Okay, here we go. I got it, you guys. I got it. Okay, here we go. Hold on real quick. Let me check. All right, check it out. Here we go.
They couldn't go on. I am touched by their devotion.
I question their judgment.
Have neither of you any compassion?
Not for fools who follow you.
Are we not following him now? At least we do not follow that fool, Raiden. Then we would surely die.
See that right there? This is when I feel like the brainwashing is starting to happen. Like, it's a spell that maybe takes some time to set in. They gotta mix it in to her to her mind. I don't know, but I feel like this is when from this point forward, this is now evil Sindel. Because her values are completely different. All of a sudden she hates Raiden, or she thinks Raiden is a fool. Instead of kind of how she most likely would have saw things before, because she went out on a limb to protect Earthrealm. So then why would she hate Earthrealm's protector all of a sudden? Anyway, I feel like this is when I don't know why I can't spit this out. I feel like this is when the brainwashing actually takes effect. So no, not a retcon. Still Sindel being brainwashed, but it just took a while for it to actually happen. Anyway, that's my theory on the matter. And I haven't really seen anything that contradicts that theory. Fujin should have seen that coming, especially if Titan Liu Kang knew what Shang Tsung would have plotted the entire time. Yeah, but I don't think Liu Kang told Fujin that, like, yeah, you are all gonna get betrayed and everything is gonna and he's gonna kill everybody. And like, I don't think he told him that because he needed Liu Kang needed Shang Tsung to succeed up until the very end. He needed Shang Tsung to have the crown and to beat Kronika and then take it from Shang Tsung. So had he have told Fujin all this stuff, then Fujin would have prevented that. And even though that might have seemed like the good guys winning, that's not ultimately what needed to happen for Liu Kang's vision to take place. When Liu Kang got the hourglass, he saw that the only outcome that ensures victory is Shang Tsung needs to have the crown. So there's no way he would have told Fujin that. He was probably just like, when he said Fujin a word and took him by himself, he's probably like, take Shang Tsung with you, keep your eye on him. You know what I mean? Again, because we don't have their inside their heads, we don't know for certain, but that would be my guess. Is that he's just like, yo, just watch Shang Tsung, but take him with you. And then we see at the end, like, what I really love as far as the writing goes is Liu Kang's character comes full circle in that moment. Because in MK9, Raiden was saying the whole time, well, not the whole time, but at the very end, right, that the last chapter, Raiden was telling Liu Kang, I figured out, I know what he must win means. He must win means Shao Kahn. Let Shao Kahn win, and then the Elder Gods will punish him. And Liu Kang was like, that is insane. Like, Liu Kang could not see the end game. He was just seeing each point, essentially. Like, we gotta win this point. And he's not looking at the overall picture. Whereas, so he got upset with Raiden. They have their fight. Liu Kang dies because of it. But then now, all the way at the end of MK11, we even have Shang Tsung saying, "You let me win because I was the one that needed to beat Kronika." And then there's like a smile on Liu Kang's face because that's the same Liu Kang from MK9. And he finally understands Raiden's vision of like, sometimes you have to let go of some pawns to win the game, essentially. So yeah, in this case, as bad as it may sound, Liu Kang was willing to sacrifice his friends to achieve victory.
You may run like the wind, Cabal, but I command it. You should have devised a better plan.
There's more to come.
Okay, here's Corey's girl. With the walk. And she has necromancy.
You did not stay! You will be returned to the void. Not even she can help you.
Oh, hold on a second. What did you say? Support says Liu Kang's plan is smart, but also kind of stupid and in vain, according to MK1. If Shang Tsung's ending is canon and he ended up killing Liu Kang in his timeline, yeah, I mean, he couldn't have known that. I mean, it's always a risk, right? Whenever you go into a fight. But the thing is, at least there was a way to, like, doing that at least gave him a chance at winning. Doing it any other way would not have given them the chance to win. Like, Shang Tsung had to beat Kronika. Because any other way, they wouldn't have gotten the crown. They wouldn't have gotten rid of Kronika in the correct manner because no one else could do it other than Shang Tsung. So it had to be done. That was the only way they could win. To be able to reset the timeline safely, anyway. But anyway, support, like, I feel like if you live stream, at least I think you should consider it, because if you live stream, you could talk about stuff like this. You could just talk about MK lore and things you like, things you don't like, things you plan to do. People might like that. Ooh, the crown. Here's punk old man Jax.
Makes sense we'd meet again down here. When you caged me up, beat me within an inch of my life. The hell if I ain't gonna return the favor. Always so generous.
Come in with the punch. The fight choreography in Aftermath is just so cool. That shoulder check. Back up. Oh, so cool.
A new trick beyond amusing, but insufficient.
You lost to me at your temple, Fujin. Now Kronika has made me even stronger.
You did not win that fight. You ran away.
Man, I just feel like the fight choreography in MK11 returns to form of what Mortal Kombat was based off of, like old kung fu style movies. And a lot of the fights just feel, just have that old kung fu feel. I don't know how to explain it. You just have to be a fan of that style of movie to really get it. Support says, since they are now other timelines that exist, that means Kronika herself still exists as a variant, because in MK11 there is an alternate ending where she kills Fire God Liu Kang and starts her new era. No, but the thing is, that ending is not a ending that actually happened. No, I don't think so. I think once a Titan dies, then that's it. Like a Titan just I don't think a Titan can. Well, let me think about this for a second. Is there another Kronika running around? I don't think so. I think her ending. I think her ending is probably the only one that does not happen in MK11. Or maybe you're right, and maybe there is a timeline where Kronika wins, and then she resets the timeline, and it's still her as the Titan of Time. And they're just doing it again. Yeah, I mean, that could be a thing, actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, you could be right. You could be right. But anyway, with that, you guys, I'm going to call it for tonight. We've been streaming for about an hour and a half. I'm going to get going. I still need to upload a video, so I got to do that. If there is a multiverse in MK universe, then theoretically, Kronika should still have a version of her that still exists. Perhaps. Yeah. It's a very good point. It's a very good point. I should start that video. It should be very quick too. It should be like maybe anywhere between a 5 to 7 minute video, but I'm gonna put together a video of all the foreshadowing of Kronika from previous endings. And yeah, why not? That's been on my mind, and I kind of want to get that out there. Support says no, keep streaming. No, Support, you stream, and I'll join your stream, and then we'll continue talking there. But for now, I do have to go. I got stuff to do, and I still want to put out a video. And you more than anyone else should know how much time and effort and focus it takes to do a video. So I can't really put off doing that. I set a certain amount of time for streaming and a certain amount of time for editing, and then other life stuff. And I already dipped into my time for editing, so so no, I am gonna actually call it tonight. But thank you for stopping by. I know there's a lot of content out there. There's a lot of people that you could go to, and I appreciate when you come to my little stream and chat. Time is our most valuable asset, so again, I appreciate whenever you spend some of your time with me here tonight. Thank you so much, and until next time, you guys, don't get beat up out there.